Salve, anyways, this is Tokyo Demon Bride story, recap, whatever, salve, you know what I mean, recap, review, chapters 16, 17, and 18, so chapter 16 to 18. So chapter 16 is Boing Boing Boing, the Fearsome Three Sisters. Third sister, Myaako, you're within my attack range. So basically, they kidnap Jinta's sisters, and basically Manaka had a plan. She called Myaako, because Myaako has the spirit box, the, however you say it, Nomo Harumioto, whatever the hell it is. So these are the bunny babes, and the bunny babes, this is not their real form, but who really cares? So one of the sisters is Harmony, the third sister is Myaako, and the fourth sister is Korin, Korin. So this is a pretty good chapter. She devises a plan. She's in attack range. She uses sorcery rabbit hole to send them, because Manaka had a score to settle with the other one, because when she won in the battle, basically is how they ended up in prison. So, but we also have, this is where he starts to awaken his thing. So you can and it's pretty funny, because like everyone is like kind of stunned, like, see, we're like, wow, what just happened? So one of the bunnies, you can see, one of the bunny babes, his eyes are glowing, kind of like Goblin Slayer Berserk, and so it's basically, if you've opened the door to the underworld vault and listened to this, that means your sacred blood is beginning to awaken. This is the Homuru Nagi. It will protect you. So this was chapter 16. He goes to save his sisters, basically. And yeah, he wasn't screwing around. It was like a little confusing, because like it's like 20 minutes away, and but you gotta have to assume that when they were talking on the phone, they said where they were. You know, they're not going to show every single segment. So, anyways, chapter 17 is Jinta Awakens, a new beginning, which almost would be like Friday the 13th. Here's my babe, Myaako. Myaako came, saves the day. Meow. Now I can finally repay you for the rent I owe. Meow, meow. See, I'm hung over, but I came anyway. She's 21-ish or whatever. Looks like you've got nasty company again. Thanks for the help, Myaako. You're so hot. You're the feline babe. It's not over yet. Sorcery Rabbit Shadow. So Myaako did pretty good, but then she kind of gives up. And it's like, okay, we're going to see what happens now. And bam! A wooden sword carved from the sacred tree of the otherworld. The Homuru Nagi. It's just like a bat a street thug would carry. I don't know why that is. But from the spirit energy it's giving off, it's clearly no ordinary bat. And you can see that symbol. So in the next chapter, they pursue that symbol, because there's like this ramen place, and it's got like a half-price ticket, so they got to go there. So anyways, this is a pretty good chapter. Obviously, I knew that they had contacted Myaako, because Myaako had the, had the charm. She was holding on to it. So they all work together. Keroru gets stepped on. His older sister gets slapped. So there's some savagery in this chapter. It's actually pretty good. And a lot of people are speculating, oh, it's going to end, blah, blah, blah. So then we get chapter 18. Spirit Girls Day Off. Let's go eat ramen. Obviously, whoa, Nelly. Woo! Manaka is very charismatic. She's very attractive. I really think she's an iconic character. That's why I think this series hopefully will keep going. So, yeah, what was I talking about? So Manaka and Myaako, and wow. Okay, so anyways, it's so nice. This is so refreshing after a tiring batting. And all our wounds are all healed up thanks to you, Keroru. Haha, my mom's homemade medicine is the best. Glurp, 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 glurp. Oh, I'll be glurping a bit too. Keroru, you have a cut above your ear. Let Manaka treat it. Oh, Manaka, you're so hot. When we get out, Manaka will put the medicine on it for you. Aw, don't touch it. You sure have changed since the old days, Myaako said. Back then, you kept to yourself. Or rather, you put up walls and were kind of dark. It's because I live with a warm family now. Manaka never had that before. Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Manaka's past, Glurp. I wonder what it was like from Manaka growing up, Claire. So basically this is the big chapter where they go to eat the ramen, and basically everything's going well, but they were talking, it's like, if you mess with us, I'll take you out. Come at me, froggy girl. And it's like, meow, what, whoa. So basically though, I wish I had some of the other ones, but where's my little girl, Myaako? There's Myaako. Manaka, she made it. And then you can see all the main characters are doing pretty good. Kanabe had the instructions to how you can use the bat. So basically you can shrink and all that other stuff. So all these main characters are getting their shine. And now Keroru is going to have to step up. She's the only one that didn't pass up from the ramen. So basically they were hearing about groups of humans that had been going around taking down the spirits and stuff like that. So it's possible that he's either with one of the groups of those, or he's one of the groups that support the spirits. So the thing that's good about Manaka is kind of like that traditional, like she has like that traditional, like the traditional Tokyo, like traditional Japanese, like the beliefs and stuff like that, and she was represented in a good way. So people are speculating this would end. I think this will go at least 20-30 chapters. It's really starting to heat up. So when you see a chapter like this, it's kind of surprising. Keroru has a pretty good following, the Glurp girl and stuff like that. Come at me, frog girl. So you can see this is going to be a pretty big, this is a good continuance. So if this was going to get canceled, then that would be pretty surprising. You know, that would definitely be a bit of a surprise. So you can see these are pretty good chapters. You can see, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go with a little Myaako. So Myaako had some shine right there. She's earning her rent money. So Myaako, a lot of times, she's a little bit of a comic relief, but she has her moments too. She also talks about, like, the cats. The cats in the alleys were talking about how the human's wearing that mark that matches the bat that he has. Because you can see, and look, I actually got a blackjack like that too, which is kind of cool. See that symbol? They were using that symbol. The guy in the shop was using that symbol too. First he was acting all crazy, like he's crying. He tells them to order a certain ramen because it's special, and he'd never made it before because his wife perished recently. I don't know if any of that is true. So basically, every so often the spirit blood will awaken, and then they have to take on the spirit world. And basically, the rabbit spirits see him as like the enemy of them because they want to wreak havoc on the world. They want to come to our world, the material world, the normal world, the normal world, and wreak havoc. Where the spirit blood, the spirit, the rare spirit, the Manari or whatever it was called, like in the other thing it had a different name. So basically, though, he's driven to protect his sisters, even though they're not blood relatives of his, he still cares about them. So you established how important that was. And I mean, they do get pretty much savage. His older sister gets slapped. She's like, tag me in, and she got tagged, for real. And you can see at the end of one of the chapters, her eyes are swollen shut. And it's interesting, because Kanabe always has the eye that's shut, so she kind of looked like that. Kanabe gave them an instruction manual on how to use the bat. You could turn the handle and shrink it and do all these other things. So it's like pretty cool. But like I said, I think it's pretty cool. I think this is probably what most people would like to see. You know, you get like sort of the hot tub and everything, and the hot tea. And it's funny because like when you see the male bath, like there's one guy in there with him, and he's like sitting on the thing. He's like, Jinta, you got a bunch of bruises. You've been fighting lately? He's like, yup. And it's like one panel. It's like so great. But yeah, this is what the bath everyone goes to see. But it's nice to see all the girls getting along. And you know, Keroru is really good in the water. You know, here she is with the three babes, and they're all. And you know, there's nothing to see really here. But this is like that how they always have the hot tub chapter. But you can see Manaka. She's very attractive. She has that very cuteness to her. So I really hope this keeps going, because I think this is the best thing. This is my favorite manga right now going on. I don't know if anyone's going to see this right now, but if you like Ghost Reaper Girl, this is like a good manga until Ghost Reaper Girl comes back. And Myaako is my favorite character, Manaka is my second favorite character, but I think she can really carry a manga. She's been in the last few color things. I wish I had the other thing when she was on the color thing. She was cute in that. I don't think I've ever seen any of these other characters. Keroru in the one shot had a more sinister design. So this is, you know, the chapter 18 is going to be where she's going to have to protect him, because all the other ones went face down in the ramen. I personally wouldn't be trusting eating at like a ramen shop called like Purgatory or something like that. I don't know, just the name alone is kind of like a bit of a tip-off to me, but anyways, they were like, we can't just be home and, you know, we got to go out, we got to live, we got this coupon and it expires today for half off, all this other stuff, but I can hardly wait for the next few chapters, and like I said, you should be reading Tokyo Demon Bride story. Thanks.